In this video, I'm going to make a video on the Strickland vs Magomedov card now. I'm not going to go for every fight, I'm just going to be going through the fights I care about the most. So, starting off a fight in the heavyweight division, Alexander Romanov vs Bloodgoy even now. No, open end. This is a pretty interesting fight because Alexander Romanov in his last fight against Alexander Volkov didn't look great, you know. That was probably one of the worst performances I've seen against a top 10 heavyweight, well, the top 10 in general. He got dominated pretty easily and pretty quickly in the first round. So, but again, that's against Alexander Volkov, who is very good heavyweight, and there's not many good heavyweights. So, you know, well done you, Alexander Volkov. You're an okay heavyweight. Can't say that about them all, or any. But the thing with Bloodgoy Ivanov, he's not very good either. But that's just the trend of heavyweight, you know. They're not that good. So if I was going to pick someone, I'd probably go with Alexander Romanov. That's because I trust in his submissions more than Ivanov's submission defense. So I'd be going with probably an Alexander Romanov submission. I'd probably go second round, I think. I think you could be looking at Alexander Romanov submission. But again, you know, it'll be, you know, heavyweights, fun fights, sloppy fights. They're both sloppy fights, so it's heavyweight, you know, someone's gonna get knocked out. Ooh. But yeah, anyway, I'm going with Alexander Romanov. Let's pick 2-1. Roman fight. What should we do? Yeah. Well, Graham Kudeledzi versus Elvis Brenner. It's an interesting one. So Elvis Brenner was supposed to be fighting. Who was supposed to fight? This one's card. Where's he at? Because he got a fight cancelled. Yeah, it was Jordan Levitt. He was fighting Jordan Levitt. You know, Paddy's last opponent that he actually won. You know, Jared Gordon. But, you know, his last opponent he actually won. The thing with Jordan Levitt, he's a very good wrestler, but apart from that, he ain't good at anything. His striking's subpar. His stamina's not the best. He's very flat-footed. He's not fast. And all of those things is basically the complete opposite of what Graham Kudeledzi is. Graham Kudeledzi is a fast, quick striker with big, heavy hands that has a lot of power. He has great kicks. I think Graham Kudeledzi is going to probably get a finish in this fight. But with Elvis Brenner, man, he was trained for a much different opponent, and said he's got a much harder opponent. And you know, this was only announced like a week ago, so a week or two. So I feel bad for Elvis Brenner, man. I really do. But that's just the way of the game. And I feel like Graham Kudeledzi wins one pretty easily and pretty decisively. So at the card, Kevin Lee versus Jesus. What is this? Hold on. Rand for Magomedov, because it's kind of what's it. This dude's got an Eminem look as a second name. But what's this? If the camera will work. It won't work, but you can see it there. Sorry, but that's how I pronounce it. Fuck. Evolve. There we go. That's his name. I'm actually going to be going with the Eminem look because Kevin Lee, okay. I don't know much about this guy, but Kevin Lee made Diego Sanchez look good, okay. I don't know about you, okay, but when I see Diego Sanchez, I don't think good. I think insane. And yeah, Kevin Lee made him look good. Yeah, I think of Joshua Fabio, and I think of the poor Diego Sanchez. But yeah, I think Kevin's going to lose because he was in Eagle FC that obviously got turned down for the money laundering or whatever was going on. But yeah, so I feel like the Eminem look gets this one done. I do, and I feel like Kevin Lee. You know, when you think about who he's actually beaten, who's he beaten? He's only really beaten Gregor Gillespie, and that was a highlight reel kick But since then, I think he's only fought once or something after that. Greg Gillespie. So, and who's he lost to? A lot of people who we thought were very good, but now, past the prime and not as good. And Kevin Lee lost to them, so I feel like Kevin Lee just isn't that guy anymore. And we don't. I feel like he's not as good as he was before. And you have like Eminem that gets this one done pretty easily. Let's move on. Bruno Ferrer versus Sultan was Bevov. There we go. I feel like Bruno Ferrer's got this one. I do. It's not because I don't know who the guy is. I know him. I don't know how to pronounce the dude's name. I'm not gonna lie. It's these Russians. Their names are mad. We're going Bruno Ferrer, and when you look at him on the surface, 10-0 prospect. He's good. Has to have one Murray though. One Murray. And that is like, he is 5'8". He's 5'8" in the middleweight division, which that is crazy. 5'8" in the middleweight division. He's shorter than Conor McGregor by 1 inch. Shorter than Conor McGregor by 1 inch. That's mad, And the other guy's 6'4", which is why I kind of want to go for him. I don't. It's a toss up. I'd go with Bruno for his power and his striking, I think, because I don't know when that one's a toss up, because 6'4" versus 5'8", the height difference is going to be mad, but I'm going to go with Bruno for that. Yeah. Moving on, we have got, who have we got next? Oh yes, Ishmael Bonfim versus Bennett Saint Denis. Now, another interesting one. It's an okay card, to be fair. But I think Ishmael Bonfim is going to win, Ishmael Bonfim going to win? No, I think he's going to win via knockout. You saw him in his last fight where he did Pure Towns making you man. He got knocked out bad in Brazil. He had the Brazilian shorts on, ended up face first. Wasn't good. And Ishmael Bonfim is a very good prospect coming up right now in the lightweight division, and I think he's just a very, very good diverse striker. I think with his weapons, when he puts it all together, he puts out masterclasses. And I just think Ishmael Bonfim is going to be too much, whether it goes, the striking, even the grappling. Ishmael Bonfim is a very good grappler, much like his brother, in the middleweight division. And I just think Ishmael Bonfim will be too much on the ground and on the feet, and that's all. Give him the win. Moving on, we have got Max Griffin versus Michael Mike versus Mike. How can I say his name? Versus Michael Morales. Now, Michael Morales is a 10-0 prospect. No, he doesn't know. He is, what is he? 14-0, sorry. But he's very sloppy. That's the thing, he's very sloppy. Like, his stand-up is very sloppy. Now, Max Griffin's stand-up isn't anything out of this world, but I think it will be enough to defeat Michael Morales, Michael Morales, sorry, not Morales. I think Max Griffin is, again, he's not the best striker, but I think he'll be able to do good against Michael Morales. So, yeah, I'm going to be going with Max Griffin in this one. I don't think it's a finish. I think it's probably going to go with a decision, but it could go with a finish, because they are both very scrappy, and they're both not the best strikers, they're both pretty wild and sloppy. So we're getting a finish here, but I'd probably say a decision for Max Griffin. So yeah, moving on, we have got Demiros Magomedov versus Grant Dawson. Now, I think it's a pretty easy one. Demiros Magomedov is going to win this fight, I feel like. Demiros Magomedov lost his last fight to Arman Sayukin, but Arman Sayukin's, he's very, very good. No one wants to fight Arman Sayukin. He's having to fight unranked, very, very unranked guys. And, we saw he's dangerous, very dangerous lightweight. And Demiros Magomedov held his own, I don't think he did amazing, but he held his own. And I think Grant Dawson, he's okay. He's got a record of 19-1, but I feel like Demiros Magomedov, again, it's a bit like Ishmael Bonfim. Whatever the fight goes, I feel like Demiros Magomedov will have the advantage over Grant Dawson here. I feel like his striking is very weird, it's unorthodox, and I feel like it'll cause Grant Dawson a lot of problems. You know, Grant Dawson isn't the biggest guy either. How big is he? Okay, similar size actually. But the reach, you know, Damian Magomedoff's gonna have a 2-inch reach, so that's something, you know. But and also Damian Magomedoff's got the experience. You know, he's 32. Grant Dawson's 29. He's not yet in his prime. And I feel like Damian Magomedov is just settling into his prime now. And I feel like Damian Magomedov will win this one pretty decisively. And I think he might even get a finish. That's my, you know. Yeah, moving on. You know, this is the main event. So I have skipped a lot. But, you know, those fights like Ariane Lipski, which Ariane Lipski versus Melissa Gatto, which, you know, Ariane Lipski's okay, but I'd be picking Melissa Gatto on that one. What else have we got? Cancel bouts. What else have we got? I'm having a look, see if there's any more like good ones that I missed out. Oh, Carlos Rosa versus Yana Santos. I'm going with Carlos on that one. Carlos. No, I'm just doing Cup Williams. Okay, now we can get the main event. There's no ones that I genuinely care about, and so you know. Now, Sean Strickland. Jesus Christ. Did anyone see his media day interview? That was crazy. But I loved every second of it. Sean Strickland's one of the most insane guys ever. If you told me to draw a picture of a person who do mixed martial arts, I'd draw you Sean Strickland. This man is insane. This man is like the CTE, and then the Sean Strickland. He's past CTE. He's past that now. He's on a different wavelength. You know what I mean? Everything Sean Strickland does is pure entertainment. And in the octagon, a bit different style. He's not as entertaining, you know, but if you're casual. But I'm somewhat casual, but I can't pronounce half the guy's name, you know what I mean? There's Abus Magomedov, so I don't know why Abus Magomedov's getting this fight. He's had one fight in the UFC so far, won that predominantly, but he's getting the main event spot already. That's a privilege, but anyway. Abus Magomedov is, you know, he's got some okay wins, good wins. He got knocked out by a guy who was 40. He got knocked out by a guy who was 40 years of age. Okay, he is 28, I believe. 28, is he? Oh no, he's 32. Jesus Christ, he was 28 when he fought the 40. He fought the guy was 40. He got knocked out cold in that fight. Cold. And I feel like Sean Strickland will be able to do very good in this fight. He's got a slight height disadvantage. 6'1", 6'2", for Sean Strickland 6'1", Amir Magomedov is 6'2", so not much. Reach, again, Amir Magomedov's going to have a reach advantage of about 2 inches, so isn't much. But I think Sean Strickland's boxing is very good, very underrated. And look, just look what he did to Cannonier, and look what Vittori did to Cannonier. You know, Jared Cannonier dominated Marvin Vittori, and Sean Strickland arguably beat Jared Cannonier. Jared Cannonier is a very good fighter. I think Jared Cannonier would beat Abus Magomedov, and I thought Sean Strickland beat Jared Cannonier. I know MMA math doesn't always add up, but I'd be going with Sean Strickland in this matchup because he has experience, especially in the UFC. He has a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, so if the fight does go off the ground, he'll be more than capable. Sean Strickland's boxing is very good. He utilises leg kicks very well. Good teeps from Sean Strickland as well. Abus Magomedov, you know, he could get a lucky finish. That's the only thing that worries me. He could get a lucky KO. That's the one thing that I'm worried about. Abus Magomedov could get a lucky KO. But if he doesn't get that lucky KO, I feel like Sean Strickland will do very well. Sean Strickland's also got very good cardio. We don't quite know where Abus Magomedov's cardio is, because he fought once and it didn't go very long. So again, I think Sean Strickland gets this one done. Just think, if Sean Strickland wins this one, he could get a title shot. Because I'd be all for Sean Strickland's number 7 in the division right now. I'd be all for him going for number 4. Because, you know, Dricus du Plessis and Rob Wicker are fighting 290, I believe. And, you know, Israel Adesanya said he wants to come back on that, Australia card. I don't know. I don't know if the winner of that's going to be able to do a quick turnaround for the Australia card. So I think what you do, if Strickland Super C wins, you do is either Strickland Super C, obviously with the whole rivalry, but if Strickland Super C loses and Whitaker wins, we've already seen Izzy versus Whitaker twice. I don't think anyone wants to see it the third time. I mean, I'll be down because I thought Whitaker could have edged the second fight, but I can see how they gave it to Izzy. You know, Sean Strickland, I can see him being number 4. I'm just thinking of the press conference, that'll be insane. Izzy versus Sean. I mean, I think Izzy would get a free title defense, but you know. But anyway, I'm thinking we're doing the future. We need to think about Sean Strickland versus Magomedov. And again, I think Sean Strickland wins. I really do. I think there's a lot of advantages. He's been training with Alex Pryor recently, so you know, what better place to train than with a kickboxing legend and former UFC middleweight champion? A person's going up to the light heavyweight division fighting Jan Blachowicz. So I feel like Sean Strickland's got this one. I really do. You know, I'm very confident in Sean Strickland, and yeah, I feel like gets this one done pretty easy. Yeah. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and a comment. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Also, let me know in the comments if you want me to do the full card. Because if you want, I'll do full card predictions, or I'll go through the full card, or you know, if you want any MMA news, whatever you want MMA wise, I'll do. So I think I'm not gonna do boxing videos because I'm not the best with boxing. You know, I'm good at MMA, good at YouTube boxing, but yeah, that's what it is. That's what I'm probably doing. So yeah, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.